I've been connecting with my own ancestors, but like ancient ancestors, very, very ancient ancestors. And also my husband's ancestors too. Like that was new for me. That happened last summer while I was pregnant, which was mind blowing. Like one of his ancestors tapped in while I was meditating,
Mm.
and she had a whole musical intro and started. I was having contractions at the time, so she started talking me through the contractions and telling me how to disconnect my body from my mind, basically. And it worked. Like it was so amazing. But that was my first time experiencing something like that. And the ancestor having a music intro. I'm like, what? Who has an intro?
What would you say your strongest gifts are spiritually? Because I know without a shadow of a doubt, since the last time we've had an interview, we both have grown. I mean, you got to that there is no way around it. You know what I'm saying? So have you really gotten in tune with what your strengths are? Have you discovered any new gifts or anything like that?
Well, when you have a baby, sometimes your gifts can be what's the word? Like times 10.
Exacerbated?
Yeah, like exaggerated.
Yeah.
So um one of those is, so I'm a highly sensitive empath. There's empaths and then there's highly sensitive ones, which can be a gift and a curse. But I can feel everything. So I can feel what people are feeling. And some years ago, I had started tapping into telepathy, and not on purpose, but like it did freak me out in the beginning. But like now, I'm very connected with my kids. So if I ever need them to do something, or if I'm calling them in my head, they come from downstairs and be like, "Did you call me?" And I'll be like, "Yep." um, and two, like sometimes while I'm on social media or just being around other people, I can pick up their thoughts. So sometimes that can be challenging because sometimes you can be offended.
Mm.
But other than that, it the special part of it is that you know what people need, you know what they need help with. So that can also make you more understanding. Um, what else? One thing too is I can sense when something is about to happen, or even something little like my husband coming home. I can always sense when he's about to come home, like a dog. It reminds me of my dog I had growing up. Like the dog will start going crazy 15 minutes or 20 minutes before the owner gets home. And, the owner gets there. So it always trips me out when that happens. Like I'm always right. Like, whew, that was crazy. um, so that's special in me doing Reiki on people too. So I can feel what they're going through. I can pick up on the negative thought patterns that they're struggling with. Um, what else? There's quite a few. Like there's so many different gifts that we all can have. So it's kind of hard to put words to everything. But they are definitely developing. My dreams have enhanced a lot since I got pregnant.
Mm.
Um, so I had dreams about my baby. I saw what she looked like. I saw that it was a girl before I found out it was a girl. Um, I've been connecting with my own ancestors, but like ancient ancestors, very, very ancient ancestors. And also my husband's ancestors too. Like that was new for me. That happened last summer while I was pregnant, which was mind blowing. Like one of his ancestors tapped in while I was meditating,
Mm.
and she had a whole musical intro and started. I was having contractions at the time, so she started talking me through the contractions and telling me how to disconnect my body from my mind, basically. And it worked. Like it was so amazing. But that was my first time experiencing something like that. And the ancestor having a music intro. I'm like, what? Who has an intro?
I like whoever this ancestor
So,
is, honey. I like it. Come in with the bang.
yes.
Shit.
So it helped a lot. I was having early contractions. So by the time I had the baby, I used those same breathing techniques that she told me to do. So I was able to pretty much go through the whole labor with ease and flow. It was not easy, but it happened with ease and flow. And she came pretty fast. It all happened pretty fast and worry free. Everything happened, everything was good. So yeah.
Now, did you do a home birth or did you have
No, I did hospital birth. My
okay.
first plan was to do a home birth, but I didn't really have the support I really wanted. It would have been my first home birth. So at the last minute, I decided to go to the hospital, which I'm glad I did because who was going to clean all that stuff up?
Oh, God, you got a point. You got a point.
Yeah.